Alright, welcome back. That didn't take long. But I'm going to do something a little bit different because I don't want to just keep burning myself out on a speedrun that I'm not completing. So instead of doing that, I am going to just start a new game plus and see how quickly we can beat it on hard mode. I suspect it won't take a super long time.
I'll take care of it.
I don't need that on, and that's just gonna annoy the hell out of me. Probably just gonna play... Oh, I forgot that dude was there on hard mode. Probably just gonna play through a normal route.
This device responds to magic. Maybe I just need
By
to
which I mean,
to it.
you know, beating the boss in the expected order. Little bit trickier to control with this lightning fast movement speed. Let's just do that. Okay. Oh, we don't have anything. Okay. A little bit tricky to control. Very, very fast. All right. I am clearly not used to moving this quickly. You fly right across most gaps, even if you're not meaning to. I should probably equip Cheeble's glasses. That would probably be the smart thing. Definitely struggling to control it while moving this fast. And that's a skill issue. I don't even know why I grabbed that. I definitely do not need any of this. What am I doing? The hell was that? What is it doing? Might as well get that. Well, that was easy. Oh no, need to undo that.
I saw it.
Oh, it doesn't matter because those splits are completely freaking wrong. Like, they could not really even be more wrong. Might as well get that stuff. Skip all of this. I don't know what the point is of doing this, except that it's kind of fun to just beat the hell out of the game. Not using exploits, not doing any of that, just beating the hell out of the game. I'll get the hang of controlling this eventually. Oh, that was a lot better. Don't know why I bothered to stop and get that. Well, whatever. I keep forgetting that we're on hard mode, so there are enemies here that are not normally here. It's interesting to me that I can't use this file to do a new... I don't know what the hell smacked me into that wall. And we can't use a new game plus to do a speedrun without beating it in speedrun mode? I don't know. That's just interesting to me. I don't think I want Deathbringer out. Like I said, we're just gonna do normal boss order, because that's what seems to make sense to me at the moment. I know we don't need any more heretical grinders. I maxed that out on my first run. I should have just stood there beating the hell out of him. That would have been way faster than trying to dodge his attacks. Considering he can't kill me anyway. Actually, it's gonna be a lot faster if we just go this way, isn't it? And there I go skipping stuff again. But not that any of this matters. This is just a fun little playthrough of the game. Because I do so love being overpowered. I mean, I'm at full health and I've just been taking all kinds of stupid hits. Gotta love this game. That's why I love Metroidvanias in general, though, is that you start out just weak as hell. But by the end of them, you are a freaking god. You are an overpowered death god that kills everything in sight without a second freaking thought. And I love it. Love everything about it. Where am I going now? To the Garden of Silence? Yeah. It's probably faster to just run back there, given that I have Accelerator maxed out. Disgaea is the same way. Yep, starts out very slow. A lot of people hate Metroidvanias and games like Disgaea because they start out so slow. But to me, that's just... that progression is... that's the reason to play. Because you don't start out so powerful. And I think that's why Symphony of the Night was so successful. Because it did start you out super powerful, and then it took all of that away from you. And I think if they had not included that, people would have started the game and been like, holy crap, this is so slow and tedious and awful. And I don't think it would have been successful. I've got to move this window because it's in the way here, so I can't fully read the chat. There we go. Learning to break Disgaea is the whole point of Disgaea. Freaking love it. I haven't played many Disgaeas. I played the hell out of Disgaea PC. I don't remember what that is. Yeah, I played the hell out of Disgaea PC. And I got to a point where I was grinding out in the Cave of Ordeals 4, I believe it was. And I reached a point where I found myself just... I wasn't playing the game, I just created a macro that grinded for me. I don't really need that. I don't need the moon belt. So anyway, I created a macro that grinded the game for me, and the result was that I grinded myself up to level, 8,000 or whatever by leaving it running for several days. And it took all of the enjoyment out of the game for me. Oh, crap. Well, I guess we're going to get this stuff while we're down here. So would not recommend setting up macros in Disgaea, at least not like I did. Oh, I thought I could make that jump. Clearly, cannot. But I do love Disgaea, man. Reincarnating to make the most powerful characters you can and just breaking the game completely apart. Hitting things for tens of millions of damage. Getting the warp drive, yep. I never got the warp drive. And I don't think I ever got Yoshitsuna. Like I said, I burned myself out by setting up a macro and grinding that way instead of doing it the legit way. And once you do something like that in a game, I don't know, for me it lost all of its appeal. Because it was no longer about... I don't know what's going on right now. I got a freaking turbo button that I'm trying to turn off. Ah, thank God. I accidentally freaking hit the turbo button and it was doing nothing but making my life miserable. It's still on. Okay. I'm gonna take this controller apart and just destroy that button. This was not the right way through here. What is the right way through the game? I think this is the right way. I just skipped instead of bringing out the stupid... Yeah, okay. All I did was not bring out the bookcases, so that is more or less what I'm supposed to do. I just did it in the wrong way. I don't care about taking hits from this guy. He can't kill me. I want to get rid of that stupid thing. It's so annoying. Yeah, sure. Oh, no, we're going to need Buchan, aren't we? I've never played Disgaea 4. I do have Disgaea 2. I think Disgaea 2 PC is the one that I have. We're just going to get the Fortune Tome. Yeah, I might as well hit this teleport point. As you see, I didn't really mean to, but I'm kind of doing the speedrun route anyway. If I don't kill myself here, holy crap. I need to turn that off because that's gonna be a problem. Getting up here might be a problem. Okay, well, we got up there at least, so that's the important thing. And I don't know where I'm supposed to go from here. I've got double jump. I'm supposed to go fight the dragons, aren't I? Yep. Where's my stupid thing? So I had Disgaea 2 PC, as I was saying, and I have Disgaea 5 on my Switch, which I never actually play anymore. I don't know, Disgaea 5 just, the mechanics have changed so much, and part of what I liked about Disgaea 1 was that the mechanics were so easy to understand. Let's just bring out the Silver Knight. He at least won't get in my way. I mean, in theory, he won't get in my way. Oh, we didn't make it, did we? We're not gonna bother to save it. There's no chance this dude kills me. Part of my problem was that I started Disgaea 5 and Disgaea 2 at the same time, so in my head they got confused and I no longer really know which one is which. I need to play through 2 and just focus on that. I have never seen him do that. That must be something he only does on hard. I don't remember my way through here. I don't think I need to be over here anyway. I need to go fight Bloodless, right? Oh, that's locked. Okay. Yeah. Doing speedrun routes really starts to mess with your head because, like, you forget the normal route through the game. which is the problem right this minute. In addition to just running into everything, I have no idea where I'm going or why I'm going there. But I believe what I need to do right now is go and... No. Wait. What do I need to do? I need to go fight the dragons because I need silver bromide. But as long as I'm going this direction, I might as well unlock the teleport room, is what I'm thinking right this second. Because that will make my life easier in the future. Yeah, that's probably good enough. Okay. I need to go fight the dragons, right? Yes. I have no idea. The game is over there auto-splitting. And I don't know on what basis it's doing those things. Might as well get that, you know, I'm here. There was a faster way I could have gone. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, so we're going to fight the dragon. That's going to get us the silver bromide. Then we need to go get reflector ray. And then... I feel pretty confident I could get up to Bloodless. No! Yeah, I could definitely get up to Bloodless without getting the reflector ray. Do I want to? No. Not really. There's no reason to. Oh, wrong way. Poison, that's not good. Oh, I'm really hurt. Struggling to make basic jumps. But that's because I'm moving at, you know, the speed of sound. And that complicates things. Disgaea D2. I don't remember what that is. I really want to play the Final Fantasy Tactics remake, but I don't... It's not worth the $50 that they're asking for it. It's just not. But I do like strategy and tactical games like that. I don't know what to call them. Strategy games isn't right. I might as well get that. I came in here. But none of those games are as good as Disgaea, right? Like, Final Fantasy Tactics, it's okay. But Disgaea is the champ. And you can't beat it. I mean, you can beat the game. I mean, there's... So far, no one out there has managed to make one of these types of series that's better than Disgaea. Just like in my experience, the Metroidvanias, the Castlevania-style Metroidvanias, I would say that Ritual of the Night is the best out of all of them, by far. Ritual of the Night is the best out of all of them. I would say Order of Ecclesia is actually second. And that's a very unpopular opinion. A lot of people hate it because it's so linear. But one of the videos I'm working on, in addition to the one about how it's crazy that NBA 2K is the best-selling game of 2025 in the United States, another video that I'm working on is that Metroidvanias, they're all linear. They just do a really good job of hiding it. Like, yes, there's sequence breaking and stuff like that, but the intended path It's completely linear. There's only ever one direction you can go in order to make progress at any given time in any of these Metroidvanias. Whether we're talking about Symphony of the Night, or the original Metroid, or Super Metroid. Without sequence breaking, which is generally unintended, there's always only one way to make progress. They're all linear. Order of Ecclesia just doesn't hide it at the very beginning. But if you want to make progress, there's always only one direction to go. Where are my waystones? Do I not have any waystones? I don't have any frickin' waystones. Wow, good job, Arya. Way to go. And I ran right by one a few minutes ago. Is it worth it to go and get? I think I can go and get it, and it would be relatively quick. No, I wanted... No, go down. We want this one. I didn't realize when I started a new file that it would take all of my waystones away. I guess in hindsight that is obvious. This is going to be the fastest way up. I say that. I swear I think this turbo... What the hell is going on? I had double jump on, Arya. It doesn't work with double jump on. It doesn't work without it on. Jesus, it would have been faster and easier just to freaking go the normal way. But I don't want to go the normal way, because that's not fun. There's something wrong with this turbo thing, though, because that... I don't like it. I don't like even having a turbo button on this controller, to be honest with you. Because it's, one, it's too easy to accidentally hit it, and then you're cheating, right? And I don't like that. I don't like even having the risk of accidentally cheating. NBA 2K being the best-selling game is wild for a number of reasons, but the biggest one for me is that,
What are you looking to sell?
you know, I always thought that nerd gamers were the main gamers, but in reality, nerd gamers, the kind of people who are playing, you know, Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night, and Disgaea, and Civilization, and Dota, we are a minority. We are vastly outnumbered by what I call bro gamers, which is people who play NBA 2K and Madden and Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto. They vastly outnumber us, and it's not even close. And it's really hard to tell that by being online, because when you go to Kotaku and Polygon and any other gaming website that you go to, you don't see anything about NBA 2K or Madden. They're just not even mentioned. And the reason for that is because those bro gamers, they don't create content. They don't create gaming content online. I don't think there's anyone out there right now streaming NBA 2K2K. Yeah, NBA 2K26. I don't think anyone out there is streaming it. No one out there is streaming Madden 25. And that is because the people who play Madden 25 are going to play Madden 25. They're not going to watch someone else play it. I forgot to go see OD. Really? You're not going to find 5,000 word articles dissecting the gameplay mechanics of Madden 2025 or why this player has a slight advantage over that player. They're just not creating that kind of content. The whole interaction they have with each other in regards to social media is like texting each other, hey, you want to play Madden tonight? And that's it. Interaction over. Other than the other person saying yes or no, presumably. So nerd gamers, we are, 20 to 30% of the gaming population. Interesting. I'm not surprised to hear that about Kick, though. But we are 20 to 30% of the gaming population, but we make up, what do I want? 90 to 95% of the gaming content online. And this becomes really fascinating because the exploitation around bro games makes Activision Blizzard look benign. It's insane what these people like. Take-Two has several lawsuits active against them right now. Take-Two is being sued by gamers. And you won't find any mention of it at all on Kotaku or Polygon. And my video gets into this, and I have evidence, I've got screenshots, I've got proof of what I'm saying. Kotaku, Polygon, PC Gamer, they don't even mention the lawsuits against 2K games. They don't even get a mention. There is one writer for, I think, Kotaku who regularly talks about the exploitation in 2K2 games, but they don't actually talk about the lawsuits. And I think it's because, like, those are bros, those are frat bros playing Madden. We don't care about them. We don't care about their lawsuits. But the exploitation around Madden and NBA 2K is so much worse than the exploitation around other games. Like, if you buy a mount in World of Warcraft, that mount stays with you. That's your mount. They're not going to release a new version of World of Warcraft next year where that mount no longer exists or where you have to buy that mount a second time. But that is exactly what happens with these sports games. You buy a player for Madden 2025, well, 2026 comes out, and you don't have that player anymore. If you want him, you gotta buy him again. And this is especially insidious because they have special currencies like NBA 2K26 coin or NBA 2K25 coin. And the next year, when the next game releases, the previous year's currency is useless and it doesn't get automatically converted into the new one at any rate. So if you have 10,000 NBA 2K25 coins, they're just gone when the new game releases. They don't get converted into the new one, and none of the DLC, none of the additional players you bought, none of that comes over. So it's far more exploitative because all of this stuff that bro gamers are buying for sports games have an expiration date attached to them from the start where they're only good for a year, and then it all has to be bought again. And we're talking people who are spending hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on DLC and packages and shit like that, where a year later it's just gone, useless. And they know they're being exploited, but there's no rallying cry on the internet in support of them precisely because gaming magazines or news sites like Kotaku and Polygon aren't even mentioning the lawsuits. And they're not mentioning them because, well, fuck those frat bros. They're the kinds of guys who picked on us while we were in school. Fuck them. I don't give a shit about them. At least that's my theory about why it's happening. I mean, if I read an article about how Madden 2025 players were being screwed over and I didn't already understand the scope of the problem, I wouldn't be interested. I mean, it's not the kind of game that I play. That's one of those bro games. Okay, so Madden 2025 players are being screwed over. I'm not surprised. But when you find out the specifics, it's so much worse than the exploitation that goes on in other video game series. And part of the reason it's worse is because it's not getting talked about, so they don't have the loud, angry cry on the internet that we nerds have. Like, look at what happened with, what the hell is the name of that game? Vampire the Masquerade 2, or whatever it was called. Where they wanted to section off one of the main campaigns behind DLC. And gamers were furious. And the online reaction was that, the result was that it ultimately became part of the main game. They reversed course. They were like, okay, we hear you. That was a bad decision. We're not going to make this be DLC. This should be included in the base game. And that was gamers, pissed off gamers, screaming and bitching on the internet that caused that to happen. And that is an awesome thing. But bro gamers don't have that. So I have Reflect Array. Where am I going now? Really? It looks like that's going to be my fastest route. It takes me through the Abyssal Guardian, but I think this is my fastest route to get through Bloodless. And in this case, I don't actually need Reflect Array after all. I think I need it to navigate some of the passages underwater, though. Thanks for the stuff. Excellent. All right, what am I doing here? Do I have the right weapon equipped? I do not. Come on, you come over here too. Alright, well, that worked. The internet does make a vocal minority seem louder than they actually are. You are completely right about that. And that is why fascists on the internet definitely seem so loud. But we also have a tendency to get caught in our own little bubbles and not even realizing it. And I think that's what's happened with the nerd gamer, bro gamer split. It's that we don't even know because of social media bubbles and algorithm training, you know? I've said you know a lot in the last few minutes, so I apologize for that. But the core of the matter is that I have a very carefully curated gaming feed. It shows me stuff that I'm interested in pretty much every day, and it's very, very good at it. Seriously? It shows me, it's very good at showing me stuff that I'm actually interested in. Oh, I did that again. And I'm not interested in the Madden games, even though you will see me occasionally on Discord playing one of the Madden games. Because I grew up in Mississippi. I grew up surrounded by football. You can't grow up in Mississippi without liking football. You just, via osmosis, you end up with an interest in it. I sure hope this isn't going to prove to be a dead end. I don't think it is. I think I can go this way. Dude. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. How do I look at the map? I took a wrong turn. Crap. Well, we can open. Wait. Where am I going? That's a dead end. Okay, we can open this while we're here so that we don't run into that dead end again. Oh, that was effective. I'm getting so lost about where I need to be going. Okay. And all of this is so that I didn't take the normal freaking route. Really, Arya? I need to go left here. I should have just taken the normal route. That would have been so much faster. Oh, I can't go out this way. Yeah, the normal route would have been a lot faster. And this is all assuming I'm not about to run into a dead end. And there's a really good chance that I'm going to. Let's go ahead and get that shard. Get that one too while we're at it. Oh no! It is a dead end! All of this effort to avoid going the correct way went nowhere. What a waste of time. Good job, Arya. Proud of you. Well, we're still making really good time. Yeah, I thought I already had all of those. I think I probably could have just gone up there. Yeah, this is the tedious and stupid way to go. But, whatever. This is the way we've chosen to go. We're just going to go the normal way because we know we're not going to run into any stupid roadblocks doing this. And I'll be damned if I'm running into another stupid roadblock because I didn't want to go the normal freaking way. I wish this had an accessory like the tower ring in Order of Ecclesia, which causes you to not take as much knockback, or maybe it reduces knockback entirely. I don't remember. I don't use it very often, but something like that would be great because, yeah, there is a lot of knockback, especially on hard mode. Let's get this shortcut. There's no reason not to. Let's go get this Silver Knight while we're at it. Might as well get that upgrade. Oh, this still hasn't even happened yet. Well, we're not going to let it happen now. I thought Silver Knight was over here. Clearly I was wrong. That's where I need to go. This was a lot of work to avoid just going the correct direction, wasn't it? And in the end, we had to go the correct path anyway. I have not played very much VR. The game that I've got the most experience with in regards to VR would be Skyrim VR, which I would say would be more accurately called Vertigo, the game. Okay, well, we're going to leave this equipped for now. Because I played it for not even that long, and it was just instant Vertigo. Oh my god, this Windows update. Dude, relax. There was an upgrade back there that I missed. Doesn't matter. No, oh, I can't go this way. I love having this much luck, though, because, God, I love these freaking games. At the beginning, you're grinding, and it's so slow, and you're trying to get new stuff, and I think that 1995 must be the maximum amount of health you can have. Because I've gotten 1 or 2 health update grades in the last few minutes, and I don't think my health has changed. Anyway, you start out, and you're grinding, and you grind and grind and grind, and finally you get the drop you need. And then you end up like this, where you run through an area and you just massacre everything in sight, and shards drop like candy. Plus you just take huge amounts of hits, and it doesn't matter because you're a freaking god. You're a god, and drop rates are through the roof to respect your power. I'm gonna go ahead and save it. What will I be overwriting if I do this? Oh, that's an actual run. I don't want to overwrite that. I need to finish my nightmare run. I actually started it at level 1, and I am ready to enter the Behemoth's Den. What are boomer shooters? I assume you mean like Doom and Quake and stuff like that? Gosh, she is so hot. It's such a shame I have to kill her. I need to practice Bloodless mode as well. Yeah, she is so freaking dead. No kidding. Well, she doesn't have bangs. I mean, she's got bangs, and I don't care for that. And I am, in fact, that screwed up where I can't find bangs attractive, man. I don't know why. It's just some weird quirk in my head where bangs just really... Can I fix that? Can I fix that? Yes, okay, good. Is there a teleport nearby? Where the fuck am I? There is no teleport nearby. Alright, we're doing this then. But she does have an amazing body. Boobs are a little bit too big for me. I don't ever want boobs that big. I wouldn't mind some bigger B cups than what I've got. Maybe even up to C's, but something that size, no thank you. Like Renoa from Final Fantasy VIII, her boobs are the right size, in my opinion. Not that my opinion on boob size is important, but these are the important questions that we must get through while doing a stream, of course, is what is the ideal boob size? And I would say that depends on several considerations. Are we talking for my partner to have, or for me to have? Yeah, pigtails don't... Yeah, I'm with you on pigtails. Does it take away the aqua thingy shard? The, aqua jet? Does it take that away? I'm assuming it does. It does. Okay. So we need to go get that. Not a big deal. So the ideal size for my partner would definitely be C cups. Like my ex-wife, she had perfect boobs. Holy crap, she really did. She's kind of dumb, though. She was gorgeous. She was. And she had a wonderful heart, but, like, intellect was not her forte. I don't know why I stopped to kill all of that shit. Like, one of the things that happened that made me really question our relationship was that she was giving my sister and me a ride somewhere, and we had to stop and get gas. And she pulled up to the pump facing the wrong side, right? Where, like, the gas pump opening was on the passenger side, and she pulled up with the driver's side toward the pump, and in order to fix it, she just drove a circle around the gas station, and obviously that didn't fix it. And you would think, okay, yeah, that's bad. She drove a circle around a gas station trying to change it so that the car was facing the pump in a different direction, but like that's not the end of the story. I just got distracted. She proceeded to do that, right? She drove in 3 circles around the pumps, trying to figure out how to make the car face the right way. 3 times. Three complete circles around the pumps. It was embarrassing. And I'm not generally easily embarrassed because I don't really give a shit what people think. But this was yeah, that was rough. But you know, intellect isn't everyone's forte, and it's certainly not one of the most important things out there. I've dated some really intelligent people who were complete douchebags. Having the right mix of intelligence and heart. And God, she had an amazing heart. She really did. She loved animals probably as much as I do. Why am I stopping to kill this dude? And I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I want to hit that though. I'm sick of not being able to teleport places after I screw up. Yeah, none of these guys matter. They can't really hurt me. Oh, God, that's annoying. You know what? Screw all of you. I'm going home. Yeah, I might as well save it, because this dude can be kind of a pain. Of course, my current partner, my husband, is just absolutely amazing. I have never met anyone as amazing as him. I got so lucky with that one. He's got the heart, he's got the looks, he's got the brains, he's got everything, and he's so amazing. He does so many little things for me that I don't expect, and suddenly, you know, here's this amazing little thing he did for me that's just heartwarming and touching and just incredible. Absolutely incredible human being. And it's such a strange love that I have for him. Not at all one that I'm familiar with, right? Because, like, when I look at him sleeping at night, there's no selfishness in the love that I have for him. It's just a love and concern and warmth for him. It's very peculiar, not like any other love that I have felt for a partner in the past. 10 out of 10, would highly recommend. Okay, maxed out on summon mats. I don't think this was the fastest way for me to get to where I'm going, but that's the route we're taking, so... Well, congrats on that. I had such bad luck with guys, dude. Like, over and over and over. I'm not gonna get into the specifics here, but, like, I had terrible luck with men. I had not great luck with women either, but I would say that my luck with women was a lot better than my luck with men. That dude drops something that I know that I need, and I don't remember what it is. Oh, what do I have equipped? Let's get rid of that. You would think that, like, men would be easier, because I understand men, and I don't understand women. No one understands women. Women don't understand women. Women are a mystery to themselves. But no luck in any direction understanding people. But I mean, that's it really. I struggle to understand other human beings because I don't tend to think the way that they think. I have my own little weird way of thinking. There's someone that keeps trying to call me, and I don't know who it is. It's not my husband, and that's the only number I would care about, so... I suspect it is the same, Mr. N. Because, you know, being an independent thinker, a lot of people look down on people who are not. A lot of independent thinkers look down, oh, they're NPCs or whatever. I hate that concept so much. This idea that because you are an independent thinker, you're somehow better than other people, it's disgusting to me. Because at the end of the day, the reality is that as an independent thinker, like, realistically, we're much more miserable than they are, right? We are considering things on the regular that they never, ever think about. And ignorance is bliss. It really, truly is. Man, she's fucking me up. I mean, not really. There's no chance she was going to kill me. Oh, you don't even see the splits because I turned off the display for them. But I'm seeing them and they are doing strange things. Like, for example, it decided that I just beat Jeeble. I don't know why. It's getting this information from... I mean, I know it has access to the memory of the game as it runs. And it uses that to not increase the time during loading screens and stuff like that, which is an extremely helpful feature. But I don't know where it's getting... Like, it knew when I beat Vipar, and all I had to do to make that split work was call that split Vipar, right? And I've got another one called Zangetsu 1. Will that automatically fire off when I beat Zangetsu 1? I don't know. Well, that was... Get the hell off of me. Oh, I forgot I had double jump. Even being overpowered, though, this place here can be pretty dangerous. So I need to not be extremely careless. I don't need to kill him. Oh, yeah, see? Oh my god. Oh, shit, dude. Really? What did I just say? What did I literally just say about being careful? I mean, I didn't lose much progress, thank goodness. But like, really, what did I just say? And then what did I just not do? The main person I can think of who used NPCs that I found to be insulting was Conan, who quit Free Talk Live because of... He blamed me. But when you go back and watch the video, Ian was way more antagonistic than I was. I don't know why I got blamed by him, but it was more Ian's fault than it was mine. Yeah, that was the farmer guy. And he regularly referred to people as NPCs in an insulting way, and I just... Even if you believe that's true, right? NPCs, as you want to call them, outnumber us free thinkers 100 to 1. You're not going to win them over by insulting them. And for better or worse, even if this wasn't a democracy, the nature of power means that like you need to have the majority on your side. And they're not going to side with the people who constantly insult them. They're going to side with the politicians who promise them things. And lo and behold, that's exactly what happens. Yeah, that remains one of my favorite ever videos, though. It made a really good TikTok, too, because he just looks absolutely ridiculous. And he should look absolutely ridiculous because he was being absolutely ridiculous. He was proving that he didn't even understand the basics of what we were talking about. He had some image in his head of what a drag queen is, and he wasn't listening to reason when we explained to him that, like, that's not what we're talking about here. No one says that drag queens have to be scantily clad. That was the whole thing, right? And that was just not sinking into his head. He was incapable of grasping that point. And I don't really say that to be insulting. That's the observation. That's what the video showed. Damn, another level up. I don't think there's a faster route I can take other than just going this way. I need to open up that shortcut while I'm here. That'll make things slightly faster. Oh yeah, this is definitely the fastest way to get through here. Because all I gotta do is run in here and... voila. This is the way you're supposed to do that, but you can also just use Gale Crawler. Oh, I need to equip Aegis Plate. I didn't get Aegis Plate, did I? Well, it doesn't matter. It might matter. I need to think this through. I didn't get Aegis Plate. It's gonna be okay. Okay. Well, that was an interesting mistake. Is there anything in here that I want? No? Okay. Well, that was interesting. Good thing that I speedrun this game, so I know that particular exploit. Which is in fact classified as a minor glitch, so it's totally allowable in the speedrun. I need a bovine feather. I think there's an easier place I can farm him though. Oops. That is tricky to do, man. Do I need a bovine feather? I might have one. I certainly didn't make high jump while I was in there. I should have. Is this where they're located? No, they'll be located here. flight feather. I think that's what I need. Does it still have all of my info? It does. Good. Okay. What's the freaking name of this dude? Aginti? Bovine plume is what I need. I don't have a bovine plume. Alright. Gotta do this for a minute. And for that, we want the Plunderer's Ring equipped. Having high jump will make Behemoth's Den so much easier. There we go. Oh, see, I was just trying to use it. I don't even have it. I need to re-equip whatever the hell it was I just took off. Oh, yeah. Well, that might be more useful. Yeah, why not? We don't really need loot anyway. It sounds so much like he's saying Hadouken. He's not, obviously. But it does sound similar. Useless. Now we're gonna melt Zangetsu too by using Void Ray. He's a really tricky fight in the speedrun too, because if he uses that attack that sucks you in, it just kills you. You just die. You have no way of getting out of it because you don't have Reflector Ray. Luckily, he didn't use it. And I haven't encountered him using it in a speedrun yet because Void Ray just melts him so quickly. But in theory, yeah, runs could die because he uses that one attack that you cannot freaking block. And that you cannot get out of because you don't have Reflector Ray. I need to buy some more Waystones while I'm here.
What are you looking to buy?
I'm going to check and see what shards I can upgrade because I need to get high jump as well.
Here if you need me.
What are we transmuting this time?
I'll go with this.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, might as well eventually upgrade everything that I have the equipment to upgrade. I would like, at some point, to fully 100% the game. To fully just max out everything. But man, that is a long, long road. Oh, I can fully upgrade my Silver Knight. I didn't know that. I do also want to try co-op Bloodstained. Yeah. I do want to do that. That would be a lot of fun. Because I've beaten the Chaos mode a couple of times. And you know, it's fun. It's a nice little detour. It was probably easy for them to make, and it's a nice little addition to the game. And it, you know, does co-op. Where am I going? I'm going to fight Jeeble. But yeah, at some point we should definitely do that. That would be a blast, I think. Get some co-op going on. I also want to play that. Is it Harmony of Dissonance? Harmony of Despair? One of those two. I don't remember which. But there is a multiplayer Castlevania game. And I think it would be a lot of fun. Why am I doing this? Now, the big threat here I should save it, in fact, before I go and fight this dude, because the big problem is that I accidentally kill him too fast. Isn't it also on PC, Mr. No Life, or do I have to use a PS3 emulator for that? I mean, if I gotta use a PS3 emulator for it, that's fine. But I would rather play it natively.
What next time, oh boy?
But that game does look fun. I've just heard it's pretty grindy. I don't care about any damage this guy does to me. I need to get rid of my Silver Knight, though, because he will absolutely kill him. One critical hit at the wrong time would freaking kill him. I should probably equip Genzetsuto, huh? Come on. How long? Is this time gated, or you do have to attack the moon, but you can only do that after it turns red? And that's what I'm waiting on here. I don't remember if it's time or damage. I don't want to hurt him too much, though, because, like, I could kill him very, very easily. Especially with this amount of critical... There it is. I don't want to accidentally kill him. And now off to the Garden of Silence. No, that... I didn't freaking visit the entrance teleportation room. I just went right by it, apparently, so... Gotta take the long way. Not that it's really that long, but it's longer than it had to be. Oh, wait, what is that? Because I visit that anyway. A fried egg. Wait, where am I? I went too far. Okay, but there's a fried egg here. I could get that in my speedrun route, and I think that would actually be helpful. I'm talking about the... I think it's the weird co-op one. No, it's definitely the weird co-op one, and I just know it has Shanoa from Order of Ecclesia in it. Because that was what first got my attention about it. I was like, what the hell is this? There's another game with Shanoa? I want to play it. And it seems fun. Kind of grindy, I've heard, but... I got all of the shards and all of the equipment and completed the map in Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, so... It's either Harmony of Dissonance or Harmony of Despair. One of them is just an, I think, a Game Boy Advance game. And the other one is the multiplayer game. Hey, can I just skip this, please? Not really interested. I'm really looking forward to Bloodstained, the Scarlet Engagement coming out in 2026. There's no actual release date yet, sadly. But man, I am eagerly awaiting it. Stupid bat, get out of here. Really? Oh, waystones are helpful. The map is slightly off-center of where rooms actually exit and enter. That's weird. How much money do I have? A lot. Alright, crap. Well, this is going to be annoying. So it is Harmony of Despair. I want to play that at some point.
Let's put your luck to the test.
You did a surprising amount of damage. Do I have... I'm not doing very much damage. And then he's gonna heal himself for 80 freaking thousand. I mean, I think with a patch, it caps out now at 9,999. But I don't remember. Maybe it's 99,999. Either way, I wish I did not have so much money. That's really annoying. I think Scarlet Engagement is more like Portrait of Ruin. That was the impression I got. That rather than being co-op, it's designed more like a single-player experience, but I have not looked at it that closely. I just know I'm really excited for another game from whatever his name is, Iga, whatever. Especially after... He is not Soma in Scarlet Engagement. Oh, someone who's very similar to Soma but isn't Soma. I don't think Miriam is in it. I think it's got a different character as well. Which sucks, because I really like Miriam. What is the path through here? Miriam is just such an awesome character. I really like that about Iga. He likes creating strong feminine characters who aren't like reliant on stupid gimmicks in order to be strong women characters. Like the fact that Miriam is a female is irrelevant. He just made a female character who is badass. And I love that. And we don't get enough of that. There's always some weird thing about them that makes them badass. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It probably didn't make any sense at all, though. Do I want to equip that? Probably. Oh, I could have had something better equipped this entire time. I just assumed when I loaded this file that I had, you know, the best equipped. And I did, for luck. But I don't care about luck. Oh, I have to go down, don't I? I gotta go kill Grimmery. Oh wait, she's not down here. Where the hell is Grimmery? I need emeralds, not sapphires. Don't care. No, can I go this way? I need to heal before I die. Ooh! I don't have very many healing items. I probably should have done something about that. Well, there's a teleportation thing somewhere. I'll deal with that then. I hate that knockback so much. What's down here? More useless stuff? Yeah, okay. Yeah, yes, that's it, Mr. N. It doesn't feel like pandering that she's a strong female character. It's just, it is what it is. I refuse to watch the new Star Wars movies just out of principle. Those hands are way more aggressive than I remember them being. Is there any way to avoid that? There must be. Oh, I've got plenty of potions. Well, that was awful and miserable. Oh, there's a save room right here. Alright, well, we're gonna stop and visit it. Even though there's only Dominique left, and she's significant. What the hell? Can you not get out of there if you don't have high jump? How are you supposed to get out of here if you don't have high jump? Okay, don't care anymore. Eventually, I will select the correct thing.
Dimension shift. Dimension shift. Dimension shift. Dimension shift.
Skip.
It was in
That was interesting. Settle down, lady. There's not much reason not to just stand here and tank her hits because she's not doing very much, and then she's defeated anyway. And this fight is so underwhelming. I mean, it was cool the first time I came through here, but it's such an easy fight, especially when you have Chisel Barrage. But yeah, the first time I got here, man, I was blown away. I was like, oh my god, holy shit! And then I was like, oh, it's actually just kind of easy. You just gotta jump. I mean, that's not to say he doesn't hit me, but like, he doesn't hit me as much as you'd expect the final boss of the game to hit me. The Dominique fight is definitely more challenging. Even when I came through here the first time and didn't have Chisel Barrage, though, just Rigostorama and whatever else I was using as my directional shard then, just beat the hell out of the dude. Well, easy enough, and a little over an hour, I think, to get through the game on New Game Plus on hard difficulty. With a lot of stupid backtracking and taking dead-end paths because I forget the route. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. I've got to go grocery shopping. I wish I got more practice in, but as you saw from the previous stream, I've got to work on that climb right there at the end when you use Welcome Company and Buchan. to climb your way up to the Oriental Sorcery Lab. And that's by far the most difficult skip of the game. I got the first part of it because it comes in 2 parts. I call them skip 2 and, well, skip 3 and skip 4, because skip 2 is actually technically using Gale Crawler to get past that Iron Maiden. Skip 3 is using Buchan to climb up there and then getting past that Iron Maiden, but skip 4 is that massive freaking climb with Buchan. Yeah, definitely. I'm very frequently awake after work, and we're often on Discord, so yeah, let's work that out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, follow, whatever it is that they do on Twitch. So thank you, and I'm going to get back to the speedrunning practice, hopefully next time I stream, which will probably be Friday afternoon, I would think. Hopefully next time I stream, I've got that Buchan skip down. So thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.